Colleagues, a pleasant good night to you all. My name is Ashana Major, I'm 18 years of age. I'm currently a student at the Government Technical Institute studying business. I am fun and down to earth. Also, I enjoy playing video games and reading books, mostly science fiction. My platform is suicide prevention. My campaign is Save a Life by Prevention. Wow, it's amazing how social media can do so much for you. It helps you to connect with your friends, family. You can even market an idea. With that, it has its negative. One of its negative is cyberbullying. According to the Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary, and I quote, cyberbullying is the electronic posting of mean-spirited messages about a person, end of quote. Persons can now hack your social accounts and destroy your credibility, hindering your opportunity to obtain jobs or further your studies. This can result in depression, which can cause suicide. Today, I, Ashana Major, stand before you to stand my ground against cyberbullying that is committed by individuals. Cyberbullying continues to become a bigger issue as technology keeps improving. 15 in every 20 persons who are bullied do have the thought of committing suicide. According to research, and I quote, November 23, 2015, Roshni Pagwa, 22-year-old of Barbados, took her own life because of cyberbullying. Nicola Ann Rapachal, 1958 to 2001, age 15, Lindsay Academy High School, also committed suicide due to this dreadful act of cyberbullying. And 27-year-old Karen Manifold of Diamond is currently being cyberbullied. Isn't this clear fact that cyberbullying has a negative impact on our people? Do we sit still and watch our loved ones die? Definitely not. Young people should be aware of career destroyers who hide under the name of cyberbulliers. Be educated on the importance using the internet platforms. Parents, you too have a part to play to ensure that social media activities are monitored. Government, we are counting on you to ensure the present and future generation do not fall prey to predators. Take concrete steps that will promote safe use of internet. To conclude, cyberbullying is a criminal offense that jeopardizes the safety of internet users. Cyberbullying needs to be prevented by every means. Online crimes should not be ignored. And I repeat, should not be ignored. As our country is becoming more globalized. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ashana. So my first question to you. By the way, where are you from?
I'm from Region 4, East Coast, Demora,
Haslington. Good. All right, so if you had a friend or a family member that turned out to be a cyberbully, would you confront that person and tell us how?
Yes, I will confront that person. I will tell them that being cyberbullied is not something nice to do. You don't know the other person that you're attacking, how they feel about it, and how they think, or their thinking ability. You don't know that. You don't know if that person is actually depressed or what state of mind that person is in. So if you go about and trying to have that, like, cyberbullying is basically saying hurtful things about people. If you do approach that person in that manner, you do not know what drastic hack that person will take as a result. Because if we're doing cyberbullying mostly from depression, most times it results in suicide. You never know if you are doing cyberbullying, you go ahead and tease that person. It may result in that person's taking his or her own life, and that will be on your hands. So I will confront that person to not do that. It's not safe.
You know, I too experienced cyberbullying. And I remember one time I told a friend of mine, and she said, you know that song by Alkaline? Instant block and delete. She said to me, she said, that's not just for a boyfriend situation, you know. She said you could block anybody. And I was like, what? If your friend told you something like that, would you agree or disagree? Tell us, how do you feel about that statement?
Okay. If my friend told me to instant block and delete someone because of cyberbullying, I would say that is okay, but it doesn't make sense blocking that person because it have other means that they can get you at. But instead of taking drastic measures, you can actually communicate with that person and tell them your opinion, how you're feeling, and they can actually retaliate to that. So if you're blocking that person, that is not the only way to handle that situation. Is basically expressing yourself. Once you express yourself, you feel much more better to take actions from there.
So if somebody comes at you with something derogatory, you come back at them. You would say something back.
No. If someone tells me something that I don't like, what I'll do is actually confront that person, tell them how I'm feeling, that I do not like that, and the next time they should approach me in such a manner that I appreciate.
Thank you.
Okay.